For Captain Fagan, docking a submarine is quite different from bringing in the Michelangelo. Without the assistance of tugs, she must dock under her own power. If the water were rough, her instability might make it impossible to dock her. Fortunately, today that is not the case.
While she's in port, the submarine will be in good company. Her neighbor is the legendary Queen Elizabeth, one of the most luxurious ocean liners to have ever traveled the Atlantic. Because of her extreme size, the harbor channel at Port Everglades had to be deepened to bring her through. In the modern world of rapid air transportation, ships of this size have become too expensive and impractical to operate as anything but tourist attractions. But Queen Elizabeth now serves those who desire a window to the past, to see what it must have been like to travel leisurely and luxuriously. Her final home will be Atlantis 21, a resort complex being built in Hollywood, a mile south of here. But for the moment, she rests here in Port Everglades, taking up berths 26 and 27.
Bringing the Elizabeth in here a little over a year ago required 6 tugs and took 3.5 hours. It was probably the hardest task ever faced by the harbor pilots and the tugboat men. We'll visit one of those tugboat captains at his unusual home, and we'll do that in just a minute. Captain Ud Hope spends most of his time on the water, so he seldom goes to sea. He works the 24-hour shifts aboard one or another of Port Everglades tugs. His home life is also free of grass and sidewalks. He lives on a houseboat, which he and his family built over pontoons. There are 6 children in his family, but only 4 of them live at home just now. The 2 oldest girls are married. At home are 11-year-old Anna, Edward 14, Oscar 17, and Skip, who is 19. Until work on the houseboat has been entirely completed, the Hopes pay constant attention to its maintenance.
We started to build a houseboat a little over 2 years ago, and we thoroughly enjoyed building it. The boys learned a lot about wood construction. The wife learned about wood construction and fiberglassing. I learned more about my children and my wife, what they could do. As a matter of fact, I found out that I very much underestimated them. Our houseboat we built, very much the biggest one in any families that we built, and the whole family built it. And we got a lot closer building it, and so now we're enjoying it a lot more too.
When Eddie Hope isn't at school or at home, he can often be found helping his father on the tugs. Captain Hope took an interest in the sea at an early age. He believes that with the right exposure, Eddie will be able to appreciate and learn from experiences in the harbor that will benefit him during his entire lifetime.
A little bit more left. Just easy. Don't come out too fast. Okay. Reach over and stop the boat. That's the boy. Eddie, he doesn't quite know what he wants to do yet himself. One moment, at his age, he wants to be a tugboat man. Another moment, he wants to build airplanes. So I bring with the kids when they grow up. Once they make up their mind something they like, that's what they should pursue and do. Then they'll enjoy life outside the job.
Although both Captain Fagan and Captain Hope earn their livelihoods at sea, Captain Fagan chooses to relax on land. His home is a convenient 5 minutes from the pilot house.